Here's Canada business news for June 15, 2025 in 100 seconds. The G7 summit is happening in Kananaskis from June 15 to 17. Leaders are meeting in Alberta this week and they're going to be talking about global trade tensions, especially the U.S. tariffs, as well as the geopolitical crisis in Israel and Iran. Prime Minister Mark Carney has opted out of a formal communique. Instead, he wants each country to have their own individual statement so that they can preserve unity amongst the group despite some tensions. On a more positive note, Canada and the UK established a new joint economic and trade working group to help cut market barriers and boost trade between the two countries. They're also working together on things like digital trade, critical minerals, and AI collaboration. Canada also plans to introduce legislation to ratify the UK's entry into the CPTPP. Fast-tracking the Ring of Fire mining project in northern Ontario, the government is committing $1 billion in infrastructure and another $3 billion for First Nations equity. Despite the economic urgency, Indigenous leaders say they've only had 2 weeks to review the proposal and they are raising serious concerns about the impact on the environment. Rare earth recycling company Cyclic Materials, backed by Amazon, Microsoft and BMW, is planning a $25 million rare earth recycling facility in Ontario. The company wants to help boost North American supply and reduce reliance on China. Operations are expected to begin in the first quarter of 2026. Mixed signals from the economy. Canada's GDP grew by 0.5% in Q1, driven by a pull forward of exports. But most economists are forecasting a contraction in Q2 as trade uncertainty weighs on the economy. On June 4, the Bank of Canada held rates at 2.75%, citing trade policy volatility, and signaled that there could be future rate cuts. Hudson's Bay Company, the operator of the Hudsonese Bay retail chain, has entered creditor protection and says that it may have to liquidate its Canadian retail chain if it can't secure financing. TD Bank is also making headlines this week after it said that it will increase its monthly account fees by $4, raise the minimum balance requirement to waive those fees to $4,000 from $3,500. Those changes take effect July 1.